Hey guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about laxatives. Did you know that that's a really popular way that some people use, like people who have eating disorders and stuff, that's a really popular way for them to get rid of the food within them. It's kind of like the same idea of binge eating and then vomiting, right? Because it gets everything to come back out. Well, I didn't intend to get addicted to laxatives. It was not intentional, but I did. And let me explain to you the situation. I grew up having IBS. It was never diagnosed, but I know that's what it is. I mean, I was a twice a week pooper, and not going every day is very unhealthy because what your poop is, it's that of which your food that you don't need, right? That is toxic, that is made to be pushed out the system. And holding it in your body is toxic to the system because every organ we have is porous and we're always absorbing what's within us and what's outside of us. And so if the poop sits in our system longer than it should, we end up absorbing some of the toxins unnecessarily. And after my first pregnancy of really struggling with constipation, and what would happen is I would have constipation and sometimes not go for a week and then have diarrhea. I found this Yogi brand tea called Get Regular. And I took it into my doctor and I asked her if I could use it during pregnancy. And she scanned the ingredients to see if there's anything in there that was technically, or that would cause contractions during pregnancy, and there wasn't. And she said, okay, go ahead and take it. Well, I used it every day during my second pregnancy and I pooped every day and it was wonderful. But then one day randomly after I had the baby, it was really soon after, I was reading the fine print and I said in the fine print, it said, do not exceed more than 10 days. And I used it every day for 9 months. I was addicted to laxatives and didn't know it. Granted, it was an herbal laxative. It's an herb called sienna. But regardless, I was addicted. And I have learned since then that laxatives are one of the most difficult drug addictions to break. Because when you're used to pooping every day and then you don't, it's really easy to want to just fall back into that habit. Like you don't want to eat and so on. But what I learned is that through a healthy gut, that the system works naturally. So for those people who have a lot of internal digestive issues, there's usually something off. My main thing that was off was lack of fiber and lack of probiotics within my system. So that was what I learned from that whole experiment, was that the high importance of high quality fiber within your nutrition in order to keep things moving all the time. So I want to know, do you have issues with your digestion? Most of you are all on Shakeology, so you all have probiotics and the enzymes inside of you. But that's the main reason why so many people get belly aches right at the beginning of starting to drink Shakeology, is because they're not used to all of the movement within their system. Is because when the stuff is moving through, you feel it, right? And so when the probiotics are coming through, it actually, in the digestive enzymes, is helping to push all that stored material out of the body. And that can be uncomfortable at first if there's some blockages in there. So I know, a little TMI talking about poop this morning, but regardless, guys, it's important to be pooping every day. So I want to know right here, right now, comment below. Do you poop every day? And if so, how many times a day do you poop? It's important. You can tell by your health by your poop. For real. Dr. Oz says it all the time. You can tell by your health of your body by on the regularity, the shape, the texture, the color of your poop. So start paying attention. Let me know.